Hello and welcome back everyone to Legacy of the Duelist on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries, and in this episode we're continuing on with the Vrains campaign as we go through Soulburner versus Windy in Windy's Revenge. And yes, that means we're doing Salamangreat versus Dragoonity. This is the only duel that we're showing off this part, sadly, because I'm still not actually all that comfortable with attempting to do the Salamangreat stuff at this point. But we also have a couple of new cards to play with, specifically Unmasked Dragon, which allows us to go into worms.
Oh, because there's the Masked Dragon and the Unmasked Dragon. Now we get to see what you really look like beneath that mask.
Yes. So the annotation that Annotation Script was trying to show us specifically is what the Soulburner and Salamangreat line usually is. You use one of your normal summon Salamangreat monsters to go into Balings in order to get Sanctuary. Then from there you reincarnate summon Balings using Sanctuary's effect in order to go into another copy of Balings, which sets up your graveyard and your field spell condition in order to specifically go into the rest of the Salamangreat line. Usually Sunlight Wolf going into its reincarnation summon, and then going into Heatleo for its reincarnation summon.
Okay, we're filling up the graveyard. Except it looks like you were supposed to do that a little later in the game, so that there would actually be a spell or trap card in your graveyard.
Okay. So,
and now we give them the finger.
Well, actually, we just activate Salamangreat Sanctuary, then special summon Backup Secretary, and then go into Sunlight Wolf, because I don't think Sunlight Wolf requires two fire monsters. But if it does, we can also instead of that. I've just got too many options that I don't know now what ones I want to do.
Uh-oh, it's another 500 attack monster.
That goes into Mistletoe. Mistletoe into Phalanx. And decided to not go into a level 8 synchro play. Bleh.
Right, so I count 4 Windy cards and 2 of ours. Windy is winning.
Not really, because we very specifically have the ability to go into with this hand. We can go into Heatleo, and not only can we get into Heatleo, we can also more than likely get into another boss monster if we had one. At this point, Soulburner, although has got Heatleo, I don't think he's got Violet Chimera, and that it becomes a problem later on, because without the other boss monster, it gets really clear that Salamangreat's biggest issue is actually their stat line. It's why Heatleo has the ability to alter the stats of monsters. That way he can easily run over them.
Now here's a deck that would really get crushed by cards that lock down special summons, because the normal summons in this deck freaking suck.
Jack Jaguar is actually an okay normal summon.
Jack Jaguar. Sounds like a race car driver.
It does.
A sports car driver.
Thankfully, we never have to deal with the Formula Athletes as we're going through the Vrains campaign. But I do believe that the Formula Athletes are actually in this game. If not the Formula Athletes, then at the very least the Ultimate Athletes are here. I know they are.
There's
Jack Jaguar. Yeah, we're actually supposed to go into Miragestallio, which we can't do right now because we don't have the ability to go into 2/3s, right?
My God.
Backups. I think we can go into Backup Secretary from here.
He's not actually a dragon. He's a worm.
Behold the Sunlight Wolf.
Hungry like the wolf.
Alright. Use use Gazelle, special summon to the zone that Sunlight Wolf points to. activate Gazelle,
Nah.
and activate Sunlight Wolf. Sunlight Wolf will allow us to grab Mirror back.
So the cards are taking turns taking actions. Each corresponds to the next.
Yes.
You know, okay, now it's your turn to pop off. Now it's your turn to pop off. Everybody did a great job. High five. We lose still.
I mean, we're not in a losing position at the moment.
But we are behind.
Not so much. Alright, yeah, because now we can go into Heatleo.
Heatleo. Roar.
Get used to this summon animation, guys. Yeah, please do not blame Past Gerdat for this. Soulburner's entire strategy is to use the effect of Heatleo and Salamangreat Sanctuary to reincarnation Heatleo over and over again across the turn. So it is not Past Gerdat's fault that we end up seeing this animation so goddamn much.
Hey, if you can't take the heat, you better get out of the kitchen. Miss me?
You shouldn't have. I was literally on the field just 4 seconds ago.
That was my imposter. I'm the real Heatleo.
Alright, and then we shuffle back the Phalanx.
I see. So there is a point to just keeping the Heatleos coming, is because they spin a card every time they come out.
They spin a spell or trap every time they get successfully link summoned. Yes. And because Heatleo has been reincarnation summoned, we can use his effect in order to change the stats of a monster on the field. Like so.
Wait. He has an effect that's only activated if you reincarnation summon him?
Yes. Believe it or not, both Sunlight Wolf and Heatleo have those that style of effect. It's actually very nice for them. It's why Salamangreat Sanctuary works the way it does specifically.
No, don't get out a third Heatleo. He doesn't have any spell or trap cards we can spin yet.
No, there's that, and there's the fact that what I'm actually trying to do here is I'm trying to figure out what graveyard effect I've got access to, and it's Falco. So, yeah, I don't actually need to use Falco right now.
Oh, we could have hit him for more damage.
No, we're also gonna use our Spinny. Okay. And then going to Miragestallio. Yay!
As a stallion. Got you. Miragestallio. Yo.
Now, the hope is that both of our monsters will make it to the next turn, because if they do, we should have the ability. To take down Windy. Take down Windy to 0 life points.
I don't know. He's one Dragoonity field spell away from taking control of the game. But he quietly instead put the monster into face-down defense mode. One of the only move quieter than that is just drawing a card and ending the turn.
There's also setting a normal spell.
Or how about a loud silence?
So, I think what we're trying to do. Yeah, what we're trying to do here is use a Miragestallio in order to climb it into Sunlight Wolf. We detach Spinny, and then we special summon Jack Jaguar.
My name's Jack Jaguar. That's my cameraman in the passenger seat, looking at my cool sunglasses while it explains to you why this is not necessarily the greatest Jaguar I've ever driven, but definitely feels like it.
And then we normal summon Crane.
Crane.
Use Spinny and Crane in order to go into another Miragestallio.
Gonna get a crane and a pretty hang, gonna hit you in the brain.
And then
I'm seeing a lot of doubles.
Okay, we're just going to attack over his stuff. Okay. I'm pretty sure what we were supposed to do there is use our Jaguar and our one Miragestallio that has one of its materials attached in order to go into Sunlight Wolf, and that would have been that would have allowed us to more or less win the game from there. And this still actually confuses me. I do not know why Salamangreat Miragestallio actually got hit. Not somewhat recently, but while Salamangreat was the one of the best decks in the game. Miragestallio, very specifically, is a very powerful card and allows for relatively easy link summons. Yes, but it is in no way the most powerful card that Salamangreat's got. I would argue that if we were going to hit anything, we should have hit. If we were going to hit anything in Salamangreat specifically, it probably should have been either Sunlight Wolf or Heatleo or Heatleo to 2.
Well, I did note that that Stallio protected itself by banishing a link monster in your graveyard when it was about to be destroyed.
That is not
might
what
have
happened,
something to do
actually.
with it.
Balings did that.
Well, so somebody did a thing.
Yes.
They work well together.
While Balings is in your graveyard, you can banish it in order to protect your Salamangreat monsters from being destroyed in battle. It is extremely powerful. But we were never going to hit Balings because without Balings, the deck has got huge problems getting into Salamangreat Sanctuary, and without Sanctuary, they don't get access to their reincarnation summons. Hey, we got Dragonian Barca. All right, let's go buy cards because it's been a while since we've actually done a bunch of packs.
We'll see you derpy characters the next time we're ready for play. In order to be ready, we gotta be sure that we're not missing out on something fun.
Alright, Soulburner, what kind of cards you've got access to in your pack? We
Your
have
soul
the
is
Nordic
on fire.
retrains, the Gladiator Beast retrains, and the Raid Raptor retrains. Cool. The Raid Raptor Link Monster is honestly extremely powerful. It's not something that I've ever figured out how the fuck to use, though. As is Draglubian is an extremely powerful monster, and I do actually know how to use it. I've just never done it myself. The trains retrains, are also extremely powerful. So much so that there was a locals tournament a couple weeks ago. Closer to a month and a half ago, that John and I went to, where we both got OTK'd by board wipe trains. It was actually really fun to sit through, despite how fast those games were. Gallant Grounded is honestly one of the best Xyz monsters in the game right now because of its ability to search a very specific monster, and Favorite Hero is an interesting piece of hero support in that it allows you to, do double burn with Elemental Hero Flame Wingman and its retrains.
Nice.
Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon! Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon is my favorite monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I was able to very specifically climb all the way up to Gold 5 because I'm terrible and didn't want to spend more time in it than that, using just Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon as a deck strategy. I am very happy with that result, and I am not playing Master Duel pretty much ever fucking again. Here is a new Neos monster, Elemental Hero Cosmic Neos. Also, we get to see Red Blossoms from Underroot. The Underroot series of cards is extremely interesting. There are also like 4 of them, and unfortunately they don't qualify as an archetype for some fucking reason.
Formal Pow, Karibo Blade.
Yes.
Karibo.
This is not honestly one of the better Karibo retrains. It is. It's really cool, certainly, but it's not really worthwhile because instead of inflicting damage on your opponent, you just get more HP, get more fucking Verde Anaconda, one of the most broken Link monsters ever printed, and I'm glad it is currently banned. Fucking thing.
And in the next episode...
In the next episode, we'll continue on with the Frains campaign. Be safe, everybody. More Karibos.
He's adorable.
Yes, he's very adorable.